What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another great live session. Another great live session coming at you. We are chilling tonight, hanging out, doing what we always do, right? We're just hanging out, talking some crypto, talking about how you guys can make as much money as possible within the next year off the crypto market. If you're not involved in cryptocurrency, you're 100% wrong. Josh, what's going on with the chat, bro? If you guys are not involved in cryptocurrency, you are 100% wrong. James, all up in the Twitter chat right now, loving it. We're going to keep pushing it forward. We're going to be killing it. We're going to be doing all of the great things. All of them. I'm going to adjust my contrast here because I look all kind of faded. So not too much going on tonight. Okay, it's a good thing. Go to 5. Contrast me, bro. What's that look like? Okay. There we go. Let's saturate me so I look like I have a tan just a little bit. There we go. I got some color to my skin. All right. So we have a lot of things happening in the markets right now, guys. A lot of moving parts. Different things are happening. Wanted to come to live just for a little bit tonight. Talk about some of said things. I'm going to pull up what I'm looking at here. So we have, I'm in the Telegram right now. If you guys are not in the Telegram, you are missing out. Please join the Dark Knight Baron family at darkknightbaron.com. You can click on the Telegram. You can buy some of the token. Hang out with us tonight, guys. We're only growing. I've been getting some phone calls today from people on the West Coast looking to get in and grow the community with trustworthy members, not just bag grabbers that are here to make a couple quick dollars. No, we're here to make money, and we're here to train people and teach people what they need to know to get rich in cryptocurrency. We are the safest cryptocurrency. We're the safest meme coin in cryptocurrency. Our goal is altruistic. It is focused on people, not on money. We want people to make money, but we want people to get smart enough with said money that they can keep making money into the future, to where you don't have to work anymore. Wouldn't that be nice? Nobody wants to work. Come on. What are we talking about here? But yeah, so it's the safest meme coin. If you're not a member of the community, please head over to darkknightbaron.com, go into the Telegram, and join this amazing gaggle of folks. You've got people in there with more than 10 years of crypto experience. You've got some people that just started off this year, just this month. And we're all kind of growing together. My name's Rod. I'm one of the devs of the coin. The other two devs are always in the chat hanging out, and we're live on TikTok, Twitch, X, and YouTube. So please, one of those channels, join us, follow us, hang out with us, but definitely go to darkknightbaron.com and join the Telegram. All right, let's kick this off. We're going to go ahead and look at the charts for the night. Probably going to be a little bit quicker live stream tonight, I think, than normal. Last night we ran about 2 hours. Ran 2 hours last night. It was good. Problem was I had to reset my work schedule, so I now got to get to work about 2 hours earlier than I normally do, 2.5 hours earlier than I normally do, which means I have to wake up about 2 hours earlier than I normally do. So this morning was a monster. I woke up this morning and right now I just feel like I've been punched in the face 60 times. Even after the gym with the pre-workout, I still just feel like I've been beat up. So probably going to run a little bit shorter tonight. We'll cover the charts. We'll go over any questions you guys have. There's a little bit of news I want to share on the Solana side of the house. Because as you guys know, news that affects Solana affects DKB. No matter what it is, Solana affects DKB. And we want to make sure that you guys are up to date on everything. If you're not following the news, if you're not following the trends and everything that's happening, we want to keep you guys abreast of the situation. So we don't panic sell, right? We don't want to panic sell. We don't want to panic buy. We just want to we want to do easy dollar cost averaging in, dollar cost average out. That way we don't wreck the charts, we don't wreck people, and we also don't wreck ourselves by throwing in way too much money to chase a coin that's getting ready to just absolutely take off. I'm so stoked. So we'll jump it over. Let's get over these charts. Let's see what the charts are doing. What are the charts doing tonight? All right, gonna pop these open. Give me my 3-month chart. As always, guys, I like to show you what we're looking at, where we're at right now. Why is it? Let's compress this a little bit, and we'll look at the long run here. All right, so this is us over the long term. If you can take it all in, it is quite beautiful. Let's zoom in. Let's compress it just a little bit. So this is DKB against the U.S. dollar here. We got yesterday's trend line that I'm going to take a look at. Looks like we definitely fell below the support marker. It normally happens. Those Asian and European markets just absolutely play with us in the night. But what you can see here is this is the solid uptrend of DKB against a red market. Okay, this is the key. I want you guys, if you haven't been here every night, if you're brand new to the chat, we're talking about Dark Knight Baron. We are the safest meme coin in crypto. Okay, we built ourselves around integrity. The devs have doxed themselves since day one. We want you guys to feel safe buying into this coin because we are here to teach people about crypto and grow people's wealth. Period. That's what we want to do. I know it sounds very crazy in this greedy world we live in, especially in the crypto space, but that's what we're here for. There are 50,000 new meme coins created every day. They normally die within 48 hours. And not to mention just the meme coin space is normally that gateway drug for most real crypto investors. So we want to get you guys in. If you're going to come through a meme coin, come through us. We'll keep your money safe as we possibly can. We've done an amazing job thus far for almost 2 months. We're up 4,000%. We're going to keep on pushing. So look at this. This is against a red market, okay? When the rest of the crypto market, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, everyone is trading green or red right now on this massive downtrend. Since the day we started the coin, crypto's been in a downtrend. Even before we started the coin, the crypto was in a downtrend. It's the bear trap. We know it's going to happen, but we also know what's going to happen after this. So the fact that we're trading green right now speaks volumes about where we're going in the future. The exponential growth that we're going to see once Solana turns green is going to be crazy. Just for instance, yesterday Solana went up 7%. Okay, 7% on the day, and we went up 10%. Okay, on the hourly, it had gone up 1.5%. DKB went up 2.55%. I'm going to keep tracking these metrics every day. I didn't do it today. I need to keep track of these every day to show you guys. As Solana moves, we're going to move with it, up or down. Okay, well, actually, I hate to say down because, again, this is us against a red market, still trading up. Imagine what's going to happen when the market turns green. If you're not in right now, guys, and if you have no idea what I'm talking about, please head over to darkknightbaron.com, join the Telegram, and ask questions. There are no stupid questions. There are just poor people who didn't ask a question. Hey, what's up, James? How we doing tonight? We definitely want you guys to join. We want you to join the family. No purchase necessary. Learn what you need to learn before you buy in, and you're going to be glad you did a few months from now when the crypto market's really kicking off. So let's look at us against Solana. Okay, again, so Solana was downtrending. We were uptrending. How does DKB look against Solana? Well, let's look at these. Look at that trend. That's a much higher trend. Just a solid support line all the way up. Continuously gaining. We've had ups, we've had downs, but we've continuously gone forward. When I tell you guys to dollar cost average, this is what I'm talking about, right? So if you would have bought, let's just look at some random arbitrary days, okay? So let's say you had bought, every one of these vertical blue lines, okay, represents a day that you bought in for $20, just $20, okay? Each one of these days, the 7th, the 13th, the 20th. You guys were just buying in on all of these days and accruing coins. Okay, well, you see the prices going up, right? So yeah, of course you got a lot more coins down here. Well, actually, more coins here than you did here. More coins than you did here. More coins than you did here. Each time you bought in for $20, you may be getting less coins, but in the long run, you're still accruing coins that are gaining value. Okay. So it's not a matter of only buying when it's red. It's buying when you have the money to put in on a weekly basis, a bi-weekly basis, a monthly basis, dollar cost averaging in and getting what you can, so you're accruing coins over the long term. By the time, because here's the thing, guys. Let's say we're gonna play the hypothetical game, okay? So let's just say DKB goes completely vertical like that, right? Well, guess what? All the coins you've been buying in up to this point, you are now so far in profit, it's not even funny. And again, it's not a matter of buying only when it's red. It's a matter of buying in continuously and just keeping a steady flow of cash flow going into your investment that you can eventually, as it's growing, right? I mean, you want to buy. I wouldn't be buying Solana right now on the way down. Well, I probably would. I like buying when everything is red. That's normally when you buy, right? Like I bought Bitcoin. Bitcoin was going down. I knew when it hit 20,000, I was expecting that to be close to the bottom. This was 2 years ago. And I will tell you that I continuously bought Bitcoin from 20,000 all the way down to 16,000. And I don't think I got it. I think I was illiquid at the point when it would like hit 15.6 or whatever it was. And so here's the thing though, I was accruing Bitcoin the whole way down and all the way back up to 30,000. I was still buying. And then it did what it's been moving. It's a thing. Granted, I've told you guys the story before. I definitely made a bad trade with my Bitcoin, trying to double my money on something that was a sure thing had I timed it right. But what do I always say, guys? Time in the market is better than trying to time the market. I screwed myself, and I'll pay that price later. I'm already paying it now. Looking at the price of Bitcoin, I'm like, God, you should have sat on it, you idiot. Anyway. So I tried to take out my Bitcoin profits and put it into something else, and it did not work out well for me. But it'll eventually reverse. I haven't sold anything, and well, actually, I take it back. I did. No, I took the money from the asset that I had moved it into, where it lost like 90%. I put that all into DKB. So it's just I used it one of the nights that we were getting attacked by red candles, and I use it to float things. So it's not a bad decision on the whole, because I know what DKB is going to do, and I know I will make that money back very quickly. So anyway, this is where we're at right here. Dollar cost averaging in. We're moving up to the right. You guys, this is what you should be doing with your portfolios. Okay, I don't care what coin you're buying into, whether it's dollar cost or Dark Knight Baron. Ethereum, Pulse Chain, I don't care. Dollar cost average, dollar cost average, DCA, your money into that. It's just like tithing at church, right? You go to church every Sunday, you throw 10% of your paycheck into the tithing plate. Well, you're also supposed to pay the Lord, you got to pay yourself too. And a lot of people here we live in a consumerist society where people here pay yourself first, and they think, oh, well, that just means I should go out and spend all the money I want on Qdoba and eating out continuously and seeing movies and going to sports games and buying fancy things, right? It's better, okay? It is better in the long run to make your money work for you than it is to go out and just blow your money on random BS continuously, right? So yeah, while it's nice to go out, you out?
Yeah.
Do I need to mute this before you start talking? Okay, let me mute it. Hold on. Sorry guys, 1 second. Hold on. Priority to everything else life. So going back at it, let's go back into the chart. Sorry. So dollar cost averaging is the way to go. This is the way you want to build your portfolios. And again, continuously pay yourself. Don't go out there and just spend money on stupid stuff that you don't need. Okay, you know what you need? More money. That's what you need. Everybody, there's not a single person that's in cryptocurrency. There's not a single person that's investing in anything. There's not a single person on this planet that could not use more money. I don't care if you're Elon Musk. I don't care if you are who is the former richest guy on the planet? I don't care. I don't care if you're an Arab oil sheik. Okay, you can use more money. Everybody can. And so this is why we invest, right? We don't just go out and spend. If you got $5 at the end of the week, it's easy to say, yeah, I'm going to treat myself to XYZ. Congratulations, you just wasted $5 that you could have turned into 100, 200, 1,000 with the crypto market. You say like you may think those numbers don't make sense, but I'm telling you right now they 100% make sense. I saw people in the last market cycle turn $5 into 50,000. It's what happens. So save your money and put it into something that is going to grow over time. All right, the Bitcoin market cycle is completely predictable. It's happened every 4 years for the last 16 years, and it's happening right now. And we're going to peak sometime towards the end of this year. And if you get your money in now, you're still very, very early to this game. And if you don't believe me, go back and look at the charts. I'll pull them up here in a second. We'll look at the Bitcoin historical charts here in a second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just hang with me. Hang with me. Share the share the live, like the live. Invite your friends. Tell everybody to come hang out. I've issued a challenge on the Telegram group to the community. Okay, if you guys are not in the Telegram, you definitely need to jump on the Telegram. We got plenty of people in there. Yeah, guys, I'm live on TikTok again tonight because TikTok is once again just being foolish with the way they do lives for off-site traffic. So I'm still on Twitch. I'm still on X and YouTube, but I am using this foolish TikTok app because it's just, I don't know, it's annoying me. Anyway, so let's go over here. I'm going to pull up the, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to talk about here in a second. I'm going to pull up the Solana charts so you can see. Now I want you to look at this. See where we are, okay? See where we are right now. Look at this massive incline, okay, against this coin, okay? This is the coin that we're riding on right now. So by every metric, we should be really far down. I'm going to pull up the 3-month chart because that's what I pulled up on ours. I'll zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we started DKB right here. This was the first day of DKB right there. And actually, and then now we're down to here. So Solana was trending like this, and yet we were still, this is against the US dollar, and DKB against the US dollar has done more like this, okay? So look at that delta between these two, okay? This little area right here. Look at the delta between those two, and you're gonna see how much we have just mooned. Okay, that's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing how much DKB has just rallied and killed against the market. Okay, we're just zooming there against the market. And when this eventually turns and starts coming up this way, you're gonna see this gap in between, this delta in between these two, it's actually gonna widen. Why? Because as this grows, we've noticed the trend. As this has gone up over the last couple days, DKB has been growing exponentially. Like I said earlier, Solana went up 7%, we went up 10%. For every 1%, we went up 2%. It is crazy, the numbers that we're going to be putting in when Solana is going up. When Solana's going up 30, 40, 50, 60%, you're going to see us going up 500%, 600%. It's going to happen. 1 second here, I'm pulling something on my phone. So, oh wow, nice buys coming in on the Telegram. We got a $100 challenge, $200 challenge. What is this? What is this challenge we got coming in here? Hold on, it's a bring in a new holder challenge. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me look up here. Because I got a lot of new buys coming in. And like I said, I was fielding some phone calls earlier before I went in the gym. There's some very interested parties on the West Coast that are getting involved. What? Hold on a second. I'm seeing, how long ago? Oh, I'm an idiot. God, I'm on the Solana charts. I'm not on our chart. I'm like, oh my God, people are buying for hundreds. That's Solana. Okay, so I'm an idiot. Anyway, that's where we are. This is the delta you need to watch. It's going to continuously grow as Solana grows, and we're going to get bigger and higher and do some really cool things. All right, so let's punch out of this really fast. I'm going to bring up the Bitcoin historical charts. You guys can see my search history here. I've been looking up a whole lot of just randomness. Let's talk about Bitcoin dominance here for a second as well. In a second, we'll come back to that. BTC historical charts, historical charts. I like it. All right, Caleb and Brown. I like theirs, and I'll just scroll down here. They have a really good chart. I like. Open image in a new tab. Okay, here we go. Zoom it in so you guys can see it. All right, so right here. Every time you see this gold patch, if you guys are new, every time you see this gold patch here, that is the parabolic peak, okay? That is the end of the market cycle. This is this peak right here, this peak over here, this peak right here. They represent the end of the market cycle. Right now, we are currently in one of these little gaps down here that we call the bear trap. Right here, there's a pretty gnarly one in the 2020-2021 market. And we're gonna, I would say that ours looks similar to this right now. Very similar to this pullback. But the reason I bring this up is because I want you guys to get familiar with just the fact that this is the historical cycle, but you notice that it's getting flatter. The profit margins went from 2,300 in 2017 to 260% in 2020-2021. So that is what we got to look at. You're seeing diminishing returns and a lengthening of the cycles. They're getting longer and flatter. And so we're eventually going to get to the point where it's going to be a very mundane. It's going to be a very mundane market cycle. But we're still within that realm where people can make a whole lot of money by just timing the investments, knowing where you're supposed to buy in, right? So remember, I told you guys I was buying Bitcoin, from 20 all the way down to 16. Well, that's this right here. Right here, this area was where I was buying all the way down. This is the 15,000 range down here, and then we rode it back up, right? And then this is the this is leading up to the halving. The halving happens right here. And then everything just starts going nuts after the Bitcoin halving. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a reduction in the rewards that miners get. It reduces the supply going into the market, which automatically just spurs the market to go crazy. And we love to see it. So again, we're probably sitting. We might be. Now, I'm not gonna say we're in the middle yet. We might be here. I feel like we're very early because the halving was back in. I'm sorry, this is halving, right? I think this is the post halving right here. The halving is where ours was in last April. So last April was the halving for Bitcoin. So right here, or I'm sorry, if this was our cycle right now, this would be the point where the halving happened, and then it just kind of cruises up from there. Or maybe it's the blue to the green, accumulation growth. It doesn't really show the halving marks. Either way. It grows. It does what it does because of the halving, and this is what we trade, guys. This is what we follow. In the long term, okay, a macro scale, this is what we're looking at. You want to see just this is the prediction of everything that's coming, right? And so we're probably going to see. I see Bitcoin. I know a lot of people are talking this cycle is very different because you now have the ETFs involved. You have the government getting involved. You have a lot of legitimacy being brought into the crypto market, but that also brings with it a lot of institutional investors. It brings in a lot of the Wall Street fellas that just like to gamble on things like crypto. And so that's what you're going to see. You're going to see more market manipulation, just like we're going through now. The red market is because of market manipulation, plain and simple. That's all there is to it. And when we break out of it, you're going to see these peaks, okay, like these gnarly climbs up here. This one was broken because right here, this is where China decided to outlaw cryptocurrency and just tank the price, and we climbed back up. It was a double peak cycle. Neither one of the peaks got to the true. Honestly, that peak should have finished around 100,000, but the highest he got was 70 something. That was like 72,000, whatever, and that was in the November after the November of 21, November 21, yeah. And then we just kind of flatlined for a while and then come back up. Here we go. And so we're probably looking at about 200 to 400,000 is the prediction right now for Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin moves up to 200 to 400,000, you're going to see Solana trading anywhere between 500 and 1,000. If Solana went to 1,000, DKB would probably be worth anywhere between $3 and $5. And that's legitimate, $3 to $5, guys. So I want you to take a look at your wallet right now and see how much money you would make if you held for $3 to $5. Most of us won't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's a lot of us you're gonna be reverse dollar cost averaging out of this, starting once you start making that first 5 figures, and you'll see 6 figures. A lot of you will not hang out to see 7 figures. That's just the way it is. That's the truth in the market. That's the psychology of it. You'll sell everything you got, and then you'll get to the end and be like, oh my God, if I would have just held on a little bit longer. It's okay, guys. This is the point, especially if this is your first crypto market. You want to make those mistakes. Okay, the mistakes you want to make is taking less profit, okay, because you're still taking a monster amount of money. But if you make the mistake of taking less profit, it's not going to hurt you now. It's not going to hurt you in the long run because you have a bigger cash flow that you can then throw at the next crypto market. My kid is just absolutely wailing upstairs. I'm not saying he's jamming out. Can you turn it down just a bit? But yeah, so that's what we're looking at. You want to have a lot of money on hand going into the next market cycle. Again, guys, this is not about a short-term investment. This is not about a pump and dump. This is not about getting in and getting out as fast as you possibly can. We're 2 months old. We're up 4,000%. By the time this crypto market cycle is over, guys, DKB is going to be at like a 10 to $20 billion market cap. That's my goal. It's easily doable. We have a reduced supply. We have less than 70 million coins left on the exchange. This is going to happen. Okay, it is going. Hey, Jared, what's up, brother? This is going to happen. Period. All right. And if you're not following along, if you're not a member, head over to darkknightbaron.com. Take a look at what we're offering here, and I'm telling you guys, you're going to realize, even if you know nothing about crypto, we want you to come in and learn. And we will teach you everything we know over at darkknightbaron.com. Go into the Telegram and join the group. So let me jump back over here. I'm going to turn off the charts. Ooh, there we go. There's me. That's my friendly face. Old man. The old man with the beard. Yeah, I'm an old man. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at. I think overall, okay, in the long run, I don't think anybody's in the X chat right now. Looking for 9 figures. I'll take it. I'll take 9 figures all day long. I think for me, just from a dev standpoint, like I want to make millionaires. I do. I want to make millionaires. I want to make millionaires to the point where we have so much liquidity, we have so much volume that people can make millions and it doesn't make a dent in the charts. That's completely feasible, guys. Think about this, Dogecoin. Okay, I'm now gonna do some quick research while you guys aren't, what you can't see. All right, how many people bought Dogecoin in 2021? All right, let's look at this. Trading activity, it had 33 exchanges. Okay, it doesn't really. I just want to see how many holders. If you invested $1,000 in Dogecoin on January 1st of 2021, you would have purchased 175,000 Dogecoin based on the highest price that day, and you could have walked away with what is 75% of 175,000 because it got up to 74% or 74 cents. Dude, commas are amazing. Let's chase commas. I like it. If you would put oh wow, yeah. So if you would have put currently, if you would have put $1,000 5 years ago, if you would have put $1,000 into Dogecoin, this is in 2020. Right now, with Doge not even being at the peak, you would have $2.3 million. During the 2021 market cycle, for $1,000, you would have been up $5 million. This is what we're talking about, guys. This is what DKB is going to do. When I say that we can easily outprice Doge, it's not a competition with Doge. I'm saying we can pull in more money than Doge because we have a limited supply, which makes us way more valuable than a coin that makes 14 million new tokens every day. Okay, a reduced supply, when you're talking about a game of supply and demand, like we are with meme tokens, you're looking at, if we have a reduced supply and a lot of money coming in, buying, a lot of money going out, selling, you're going to see a continuous growth in that coin. It's going to be gnarly. There is no way possible that we can't do those numbers. We can easily do those numbers. And if you put $1,000, if you've put $1,000 into DKB right now, I'm telling you right now, you're most likely going to be a millionaire a year from now. No promises. I can't legally say that. I can't make a promise to that. Nice. Dude, I feel horrible. My buddy had, 145,000 or 450,000 Dogecoin? No, I think it was 145,000 Dogecoin at one point in time. And when it got to like a penny, I'm like, bro, I don't see it going much higher. Like this coin's garbage. It's hyperinflationary. And he cashed. He rolled out. And I feel, to this day, I still feel horrible. I mean, I cost him like, 5 figures. But I'll make it up to him one day. Yeah, maybe I'll get him to buy some. I'll get him to buy some DKB and be like, here you go, bro. Watch this coin go crazy for you. Anyway, so let me see here. What else do I want to talk about tonight? The ETFs. Oh yeah, so we do have. Let's talk about Bitcoin market dominance or BTC dominance right now. So Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is sort of a way for us to gauge when the altcoin cycle is going to start or altcoin season. Altcoin season normally starts when the market BTC dominance goes below 50%. That's what I mean. Whoever you talk to is going to give you a different number. It's all subjective. But what that means is there's right now 61% of the money that's going into crypto is going into Bitcoin. Now, when that goes down, that means there's more money going into other coins in crypto than there are going into to Bitcoin. And that means that most people are pulling their profits from Bitcoin and they're reinvesting in the altcoins, the meme coin space, really blowing it up. Normally it's a cycle. You got altcoins, meme coins, NFTs. And the NFTs kind of punctuate the end of the market cycle. So we're looking at now. We're going to look at it's 61. It's been hovering around 62% for a while. I think we're going to see. It looks like over here it kind of went up to, what was this? About 60. Yeah, 61.5. That's 61.5. I think your BTC dominance is kind of holding, and that's good. You're going to see BTC dominance go up. Bitcoin dominance is going to go up as the green candles start printing. I was looking at the fear and greed index today, right? Fear and greed index was at 34. Okay, that's good. That's higher than what it was at 29 the last time we looked. So that means that more people are getting greedy again. They're starting to put more money in here. You're seeing more money flow into the crypto market. That's what we want to see, because again, when Bitcoin starts moving, when Big Brother Bitcoin does its thing, all of the other coins follow along. Okay, so Solana is going to start pumping. And when it pumps, it's going to pump hard. And when it pumps hard, DKB is going to pump hard. And if you're in DKB now, you're going to get pumped hard. So that is the best way to say it. Our bags are going to scream. Remember, guys, when we're talking about profit taking, okay, I hate bringing it up because I don't want you guys to get these little cell bugs in your ears, okay, because we're nowhere near that point yet. None of you have made a fraction of the money you're going to make if you hold your coins, period. But when we get to that point, guys, remember, reverse dollar cost average. Do not sell your entire bag at once. That would be the douchiest thing you could do to everybody you've been on this roller coaster with for the last 2 months. And by that point, we might be on this ride for 6 months, 7 months. It's all dependent on the market. But the thing is, you don't want to be the guy that gets ultra greedy and says, I'm taking all of mine right now, and just, cashes out everything, and you're going to screw the charts. I mean, you will. You'll scare away new buyers. This great trend that we could have up to $5-10, whatever, it's gone because of you, period. I'm glad you got yours, but you are going to be marked as a do-bag for the rest of your life, and you will have nothing but bad luck, and you'll get a pestilence and a blight upon your house. There you go. I'm calling it right now. So don't do that. we do reverse dollar cost averaging is just like I showed you guys with the chart. You put in so much a month. Like I told you guys my 1% rule, right? Whenever we are screaming into the market, okay, in the early days of the parabolic peak, I'm pulling 1%. That's it, just 1% of my wallet value. Okay, so let's say I have I'm going to be one of the last people to sell DKB, so I'm not going to use DKB as an example. But let's say Pulse Chain. Okay, let's say I'm up $60,000 on Pulse Chain. Okay, let's make it easy. I'm up $100 on Pulse Chain. My wallet value for Pulse Chain is $100. I'm going to take 1% a day. So today I'm taking $1. Okay, well guess what? The price went up overnight, and now tomorrow it's worth $1.10. Well, okay, that's great. I'm pulling another $1 down, and then I'm back down to $99. But guess what? It went up again, and now it's at like $5, and so I'm pulling $5 off. It does. You pull that 1% on the way up, and you're accruing cash in the background, right? Now, granted, that's a very simplified example. Imagine that by thousands, okay? If it's up $10,000, I'm pulling $100 a day. Whatever 1% is, that's what I'm pulling every day, and I'm just putting it away in USDC. I'm not touching it. I'm not reinvesting it. I'm getting it off of the market, and I'm holding that as profit. And you keep doing this. Just keep doing this over time, and I'm telling you, that's where you make your money. You're going to make more money by leaving your coins on the market throughout the entire parabolic peak than you would dumping it halfway up because, I'm up 6 figures. Guess what? I'm glad you're up 6 figures. You could have been pocketing 7 figures easy, accumulating over the long term. But instead, you got greedy, got panicky, and don't do that. That's just what you don't do. And I'm not even going to say it's a rookie mistake. It's an emotional mistake. And I always say to you guys, what's going on, Mr. Officer CTOs? I always tell you guys that, the number one rule of investing is control your emotions. The number 2 rule is don't invest money you can't afford to lose, right? And what I mean by that is it doesn't mean you're going to lose it, but it means that you're dispassionately looking at your charts. So you're not looking at your charts, hovering over it, going, oh God, it's going down. I'm going to lose my $5. I'm going to lose my 10, 100, 1,000, whatever, right? No, you're sitting there and you look at the charts like, we're up today. Oh, man, we're down today. Might buy some more. That's the emotions you need looking at a chart. I'm gonna tell you right now, I said this the other night, it's hard to look at a chart that's printing 6 figures in your face and not want to sell everything. I will admit that. It is hard to look at that and be like, if I sold this all right now, I'd be worth $100,000. I would take $100,000 right now off of my $5, $10, $15 investment. Don't do that. Don't do that. Take your 1%, let the rest of it sit for the next day. But when you start seeing the continuous downtrend, okay, that's when you want to up your percentage rates, and you're like, okay, it looks like this might be the end. Dude, that's legit. No, I like what he said. He has a hardware wallet. He took all of his stable coins. He puts in his basement, and he doesn't check it for more than 5 months. It's out of sight, out of mind. But that's the thing. So like on the way down, I will say this, because Bitcoin peaks, and then you're looking at an 80 to 90% drop over a very short time, over a couple of months. And that is what you want to be you want to be aware of falling into that trap of, oh, it's going to go back up. It's going to go back up. Okay, that's great. Start pocketing your USDC, and when it starts going back up, you can start buying back in, and then you ride the wave. Or it could just be a quick bump and then it goes back down. So this is what you have to look at, right? But the second you get emotional, the second you get panicky, okay, the second you get greedy, that's when you're going to make a huge mistake that's going to cost you. That's when you sell your whole bag for 100,000, and then we're not even a third of the way up the parabolic peak, and you missed out on 5, 10, 15 million because you wanted to get greedy with 6 figures. Again, doing the 1% dollar cost average, that reverse dollar cost average, what that allows you to do is every day you get to look at the market. The market is not going to crash overnight. It's not going to happen, okay? The Bitcoin market is not going to crash all the way to zero overnight. If you were in now, if you got into DKB right now, by the time we're hitting halfway up the parabolic peak cycle of the cycle, even as altcoin season's kicking off, you're going to be in so much profit at that point. I don't care how much you put into DKB, you are going to be in so much profit at that point. You're never going to lose your initial investment, okay? All you're going to lose is potential gains if you sell everything at once, right? So this is, again, the importance of reverse dollar cost averaging is, okay, we're on our way up. I pulled my 1%. Well, I'm gonna check the charts tomorrow. Let's see what the charts are doing tomorrow, and pick a time of day. Some people like to sell in the afternoons. Some want to see it first thing in the morning. I would say evening time, because you want the U.S. Like I'm on the East Coast, right? So you want the U.S. to have their day at play in the market, because they'll normally pump prices up. Whereas the Asian markets, as we've tend to see, the Asian and the European markets sort of take their profits while we're all sleeping, right? So you definitely want to pull your 1% out, at least I would say later in the afternoon, because in the morning prices might be a little bit down. I don't see a lot of green. I don't see a lot of red candles happening during the parabolic part of the cycle. In stable coins as a secured investment, you ain't got to worry about meme coins, bro. Yeah, but hold on. What stable coins are you in? Stable coins just stay $1. There's no growth in that. It's more like a savings account with no interest rate. Because when you say stable coins, I'm thinking like USDC, or Tether, things like that. But so when you're looking at the broad scale of things. Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, so this is the thing. So like when we created, I think I've seen you in the chat before. So when we created DKB, the problem is that most of your foot traffic, most of your retail foot traffic that comes off of social media, things like that, it comes by way of meme coins, because it's always a friend of a friend saying, hey, if you buy into this now for $100, it's going to go to $10 XYZ, right? But then everybody jumps in on these coins, they get pump and dump, they get rug pulled, they get wrecked, they lose their money, and the next thing you know, they turn their back on crypto, because all of crypto is a scam because they bought into some shitty meme coin, right? So what we've been doing is we created this coin 2 months ago, and it is a meme coin. It has no functionality beyond being a meme coin and a store of value. But what we did was we wrapped everything up, we locked everything away in a way, we made it safe. You can go to our website, Dark Knight Baron, and check it out. To make it safe, I'm one of the devs, the other 2 devs are in the chat. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I know I've seen your name around before, yeah. But we want people that don't have a lot of money to feel comfortable investing in crypto, and then they can do their research, they can learn about crypto in the Telegram, and then they can go out and they can buy the BTC, the XRP, Pulse Chain, Cardano, whatever they want, because they'll have more capital to work with. And that is James Berg. I know him. Oh, is he talking about James Lee? Oh, we had a nice buy. Nice. Good times. Somebody just bought another 6%, added to their portfolio. Love to see it. But yeah, so that's the big thing. We want people to buy into the bigger coins. But again, our biggest thing is, hold on, I can give you the coin address. If you go to Dark Knight Baron, you can see the coin address from, you can click on the phantom link that's on the website, and you can get it that way. I don't have it ready or available. I should always have this on hand just so I can post it. We go to dkb.com. But yeah, But yeah, I mean, we've added to it so much over time. Like we've added in we added in the whole. We started doing merch. We're trying to build this more into a brand of safe crypto than we are just a meme token that people can latch onto and ride up to the top. The community in itself is the the value here, and that's what we kind of cling to that. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, that's a rug pull waiting to happen. This thing's 2 days old and it's up 152,000%. That's bad. That's gonna be bad. Whoever's in on this, be careful. I'm not even gonna say the name of the coin. I just saw it. And I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, let me. It's telling me I need to get the Phantom wallet. I don't want to. I got the Phantom wallet. I don't need it. Show me the CA, bro. Soul scan. But yeah, and I think that's again, most people are going to make the mistake of getting greedy and punching out very early because they're going to see more money than they've ever seen before, and it's not going to work out well for them. Period. It's just not. They're going to wake up one day and realize had they just sold 1% at a time, or if they had taken a very small profit margin every day, they would see. Can I get some love over here? What are we doing? No data. Are you kidding me? Here's the thing, man. This is what I tell everybody. They shouldn't. You should never buy a coin that you don't know the team behind it. I don't care what it is. Like everybody knows Vitalik made Ethereum, right? Bitcoin's the only one, and I still think it was Hal Finney. I don't care what anybody says. I don't think it was Jack Dorsey. I think he would have claimed credit for it by now. But that's the thing. I think Bitcoin's the only one I've ever bought that I didn't know exactly who the developer was. And if you guys haven't, let me pull this up. If you guys have not read this book, let me make sure it's on camera. Yeah, it's called Hijacking Bitcoin. Okay, and it basically goes into the absolute just takeover of what Bitcoin used to be and how they turned it into Bitcoin Cash. And then they took Bitcoin and bastardized it to be this somewhat of a stock token that you could trade and make a junk ton of money off of. And that was in 2017. And I think the founder of XRP was one of the guys they brought in to kind of retool stuff. So now he calls himself the creator of Bitcoin. Either way, Bitcoin was created in 2009 by a single guy. I'm pretty sure it was Hal Finney because he got ALS and he couldn't use his hands. And about the same time he lost use of his hands, Satoshi stopped posting online. So that's that. But anyway, yeah. So, Vitalik made Ethereum. Charles Hoskinson was a part of that. He went on to make Cardano. Richard Hart with Hex, Pulse Chain, all that stuff. Know who you're buying from. Okay, don't buy a coin that you have no idea who these guys are. Could have swore we had the CA on here. Oh, I can get it out of. Let me type it. There we go. I gotcha. All right, CA incoming. If you go into the Telegram and just type CA, it'll give it to you. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Anyway, so we're what time are we at? Yeah, about another 10 minutes, guys. I went a little bit longer than I thought I was going to. I got a little jazzed up talking about where we're going. This ETF, right? So I did want to touch base. I did want to touch base on this ETF that's coming to Solana. I don't know much about it. We were posting about it in the Telegram earlier. It could really do. It could do numbers. It could really inflate. It could inflate Solana to the point like it'll never hit $145 again. And the added value is only going to affect us in the long run again. Because right now we're still sitting. Let's see where we're at for the day. So DKB is currently up. All right, so we're actually down 5%. What?